for y'all. I'm trying to get it together. So I seen this live, right? And I was really appalled. I was like, damn, this person that we used to always agree on shit, like, you know what I'm saying? They can't see this so clearly and it's so obvious, right? And they so far gone to the point that they done made me the mastermind once again. You notice when something don't go wrong, let's make John the mastermind. John's the reason all this happened. It goes back to square one. And that's a problem. That's usually a problem that people have when they can't take accountability. People that's not used to taking accountability is not as easy as it is for the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? Some people it's just easy being honest. And some people can't handle being wrong. Or you know what I'm saying, or looked at otherwise, and it just is what it is. I can't believe that they took my live yesterday and they turned it into I knew what I was doing in regards to Sakina. Like like I was manipulating her into starting back up again. And that's crazy because y'all said I started this off in the beginning of this. I actually called Sakina and said, my beef with them ain't your beef with them. I don't think they had those intentions towards you. And it just the same thing I said on the live. I said it to Sakina in the very beginning, just me and her. And guess what she said? She doubled down on what she felt. What do you want me to do? I can only tell her what I believe as my friend. And when I believe that y'all didn't have those intentions, and that's what I told her personally. So if I told her that personally, and she told me, no, 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 John, you don't get it, you don't understand. I left it right there where it was. I didn't prompt her to go after y'all when I told her it was quite the opposite. So that debunks that right there. You know what I'm saying? And you so want to tie things to, it's like you're playing Connect Four out here and you're trying to connect things that shouldn't be connected. You know, you wanna make it seem like I don't know, you're trying to make me look like a big ass mastermind for no reason. You know, and the fact that you took my live and I'm trying to get y'all to like not go at each other's kids and stuff like that, man, did that shit backfire and did that shit turned into something else. Now it's trying to be put out here like I instigated it. That's how I talk. I'm not inferring to you. If I meant you, I would have said your name. You didn't say nothing wrong in the lie at all. You know what I'm saying? It's her. She misconstrued my live, and she taking it like I'm purposely trying to set a beef up in between y'all. I can't change Sakina's mind. And the fact that Mr. Warner thinks that I can is crazy because nobody can change Sakina's mind other than Sakina. And we all know that about her. Once Sakina got something in her head, that's what it is to Sakina, And unless you could convince her in a logical way, it's not happening, you know? I know that much about Sakina. But as far as fucking me manipulating her and telling her what to do, that's out. So John Frank went live sleeping, drunk, but he had changed me. Slizzing. I was slizzing. And guess what? I wasn't even that drunk. It's not like I said anything irrational, crazy, or disrespectful, So it's like, so what if I was slizzing? I'm a grown man. I could sliz. I sliz responsibly. I sliz responsibly. Hello. And, and he felt me. And then he even lied on me. Because we've never mentioned if you're gonna go live. I need to play your live so I can address the things that she said. Because if I don't play your live, then I'm not gonna know everything that she said in order to address it. You know, I could play it on. If you don't want me to play your live, I could play it on mute and just listen to it myself and respond to it. But she said so many things, I don't want to take it out of context. John Frank, and that's why I'm doing and I want to say it. I'm gonna put y'all on hold today.
I am.
Uh,
Oh, I'm gonna watch something to that. Yeah. I don't know what that live was for last night. I think that it was just a lot to agitate Sakina. Because if John Frank be honest with himself and he be real, Sakina was over there. Sakina actually, he helped create the monster that Sakina is today. He was the main one on her family when he was saying shit and he knew that she was lying and thought the shit was
I ain't never said Sakina was lying or starting shit. You know what I'm saying? She had, in my opinion, uh, see, it don't matter how it started. It just the point is, I told her I didn't think that was that. So that couldn't be me trying to get y'all to fight each other. You told me you was going to stop slizzing. Grown ass man, bro. I can sliz whenever I want.
back then. But it benefited him because then she was beefing with him.
She has an elaborate mind. You have to see the way she thinks. We're gonna jump into her mind for a second, and you're gonna hear her tell y'all how I think and my mind patterns and all of that. And really, this is her. This is all her. She's drumming it up and putting it on me when this is how she thinks.
Beefing with me for him. But now he over it and
Remember when I told you she has a Big Brother mind frame? The show Big Brother. This is the same thing. She plays these scenarios out in her head, and it's like a game to her. Telling you.
he see that I tried to move on. He stopped hanging out over there with Sakina and banned them over there with Sakina doing it. But John Frank was with Sakina doing all the shit.
You got in trouble with Money Boy Trey. Yo, we say that in New York. We be like, we with the sleazies. You know what I'm saying? We be with the sleazies. That's all lingo out here. We say that. It ain't nothing.
That Sakina was doing when Sakina first started, when I was asking her to stop. He was the one who was pushing her to go forward.
I was not pushing her to go forward because I called her personally and told her, listen, you my friend. I gotta keep it real with you. I told her how I felt. She did not. She did not see it my way, and and I respected it. I said, you know what? At least she heard me out. What can I do? You know what I'm saying? So that debunks that of what you're talking about. How I tried to get y'all started when it was quite the opposite. That's number one right there.
He forgets it. They conveniently forget. And just like he went and he tried to make the live last night about us saying something about JJ, those were his own personal feelings. Because the only thing that you and I spoke on in the report was his relationship with UP and the fact that UP.
Why are you so obsessed with a non-existent relationship that I have with this person that is y'all enemy? Let me stop saying y'all. Your enemy, Mr. Warner. Your enemy. Your enemy. You get me? I don't know why you are so pressed about UP that everything is UP or you doing this for UP and me and UP is not even cool like that. Never been on a everything is what you see is what you get when it comes to her. You get me? When you see me on the page, that's what you seen, that's what it was. No more, no less. I don't know why you think I'm looking for some sort of I don't even like it's just illogical. It's just illogical.
Well, none of her people want his ass over you. And he sounded a little pathetic. Well, let me put it in here something.
Why do you care? This is my point. She's over here trying to. I sound pathetic of what I'm doing over there with UP. I'm not even over there. That's the funny part. I'm not even over there. Hello. This lady has this weird obsession.
Uh, he sounded like he had big both knees for his kid and his girl who he's sitting around.
You hear them telling me that I bent the knees because I went over there. I don't know what they wanted me to do. What you wanted me to disrespect this lady? I told her how I felt. She told me how she felt. Conversation over. That's the way it goes in normal, right? What did you want me to do? Go over there and chew her up, talk shit to her for what? For what? She didn't do shit to me. What is my purpose to go over there to her panel, to her house, to disrespect her? How the fuck does that even make sense? You know, what do y'all want from me? You want me to go fight with her? Because that's the energy that it seemed like. If I was fighting with her, y'all would love me and say, "Oh, John's back," and that's the old John I know. But the old John you know wasn't that good of a guy. So why the fuck would you ever want me to be that person? You feel me? Why? Y'all need to let this shit go. The animosity you have for certain people is overcoming you. You know?
He had raised the hell with for years for not defending me. But he can't even defend his own motherfucking family. Let's be
You hear the shots that somebody takes, and you can see why I don't want to rock with them. This person thinks I can't defend my family because somebody's talking smack on the other side of the internet. This is what I'm saying. This is the person I used to look up to. Shame on me. Shame on me, because look how they presenting themselves nowadays. And I told you, everything is going to show itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to really do nothing. She did this to herself. You know what I'm saying? She she she's incapable of being wrong. She likes to bulldoze. She's a manipulator. You guys have seen it. She tries to put people against each other. And the thing is, she's not even good at it. She's not. This is what I'm saying. My mother, I love my mother to death. But my mother would run circles around her with the shit she's doing. This ain't even fresh. This ain't even it. This is what I'm saying. She don't know what she's doing. She thinks she a YouTuber. She thinks she playing it. She don't know how silly she looks and how silly she sounds. She can't even take the time to spell words right in the chat room. It's that fucking bad. Like she's so fiend out to get her thought across that she won't take a second and check her spelling because she knows that she has so many errors in her spelling. This is what I'm saying. She's ready to talk before she hears anybody or thinks of anything. It's just bah, 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 like a barking dog. And I'm really upset that she fucking took me trying. Yo, I actually gave her props for ending the report, and then she gonna come over and say, "Well, I didn't really end it. I just ended it because I knew she was gonna start up again." Like, what type of shit is that? Like, I'm thinking you doing shit for the right reasons because you see that used to be your friend, and the last thing you want to do is tear them down or put their business up here. I thought you were still trying to be a stand up person, and then you taking me saying she gave you a walloping on the panel. Yo, listen, there was other people that felt that way too. I'm not the only one. You think my opinion is going to be the same as your opinion? Am I not entitled to my own opinion? You get me? Like I seen Truth Is post, and that's how I felt. I'm glad she wrote it and I didn't write it because it would have been instigating if I would have wrote it. But when she wrote it, that's how I felt. Sakina did give you the business. And me saying it the way I said it last night was me trying to sugarcoat it and be nice so you wouldn't feel bad. You the one that feel a certain type of way. The last thing I was trying to do was put a battery in her back. I was trying to tell her I figured out the situation. There's stuff that y'all not gonna agree on. And the more y'all keep talking about it, it's gonna lead y'all down the same road. So I say, yo, let's forget the middle and let's just get to the end. And the end is this, the goal. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to cut out the middle because the middle is what restarts the problem all over and reignites it. I was trying to avoid the reignition of the problem because you already see that they're not going to agree on certain parts. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna do a poll after this to see if y'all feel like I was trying to instigate something between them. Shit.
100% real. All that shit they doing is fake. The same way Sakina sat over there and cried for peace. I knew she couldn't shut up. The whole point of me saying I'm gonna shut down the credit report and I'm gonna stop down the shut down the
She keeps saying the credit report. Credit report. That's what she's been saying the whole night, the whole live.
community report and stop was to show the whole community that all that shit Sakina did for the last 2 days was full of shit, and that's not what she wanted. That was just her sympathy.
So this was just a ploy. You wasn't really doing it because of mental health issues, like you said. You just wanted to prove that Sakina was just doing this for a sympathy card. Well, you the one that went on your community wall and lied and said it was because mental health and shit like that. You didn't say it was because of that. You're not a genuine person. I'm sorry.
Right. That's what she does. That's how she do it. They don't put on me. You messing with my mental health. You did this. You did that.
Look at you. Look at you. That's the way you do that is just so childish. And it's like, what if she really did go through that? And you over here making fun of it like that. And the crazy part is you used to be her friend. Like for real, for real. That's the crazy part about you doing this. You know what I'm saying? You used to care about her. That's weirdo activity.
All that. Please leave me alone. I go live and say I'm getting rid of the community before. I even let her put out her live and show that she was on the train. And that's my problem with all that haters. I never said that you sold drugs in the train. Take it what it is I wanted to say. And I bet 100% what John texts her in the back is that Mr. Wanted.
I bet 100%. How could you bet what I write in the back chat? You either clicked on it and seen what I wrote or you didn't, right? So if you did click on it, you wouldn't have to say, I bet John wrote 100%. This is your assumption because you never clicked the back chat to see what I wrote because you're making up an accusation right now because you don't know what I wrote. Because if you knew what I wrote, you would have said exactly what I wrote in the back and not what you said. Exactly what I said and not what you said.
It's not that troll, that's Bailey and KPR. So the Keena even proved my thing on John's thing. She said ain't nothing had I keep calling people names and don't nobody have anything to do with anything but me and her. But then on John Frank's live, she readily admits that she thought that the troll was 2,300. And because KTR told her, no, that's Tawana. That's her name written all over it. A bitch that don't even know me. Never had a conversation with me. And then she goes,
This is when she manipulates the storyline and tries to confuse people. She's the master of confusion. You just got to be mind above that. You know what I'm saying?
me to be a troll? Come on, KPR. Y'all got this girl with you. And that's why when you're ready to drag this bitch,
And you see how she got a problem with KPR, but she keep saying she mentioned me like I said something. I ain't say shit about KPR. I ain't say shit about KPR. If I have something to say about KPR, I would say it myself. You feel me?
to the point that she breaks. And I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna push it to the point that they break, and I don't give a fuck. I would never want to push somebody to the point that they break. You know why? Because I give a fuck. I'm a give a fuck type person. This motherfucker right here is angry, vindictive, and malicious. Why you think I used those words back in the day? Yeah, talking about the other day she was talking about ruining people's lives once again, and it fell on deaf's ears. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what she think, but it's war. I will ruin your life. Like you don't even know like the type of bad cloud you bringing over yourself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me not engaging with you and not antagonizing you and making you go those routes and you doing them this easily. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker was trying to do the opposite of what you're accusing me of, you know, you kind of deserve this. This is the classic you putting your foot in your mouth once again. What up, Amber? What up, QST? You put your foot in your mouth and you do it to yourself. You shouldn't talk that long. You shouldn't be long winded. It works against you. I could be drunk, whatever. I could talk my ass off and I'm good because I don't fucking lie. But you trip yourself up every fucking time.
Because everybody out here mistaking me for an old lady, that's the title y'all gave me. Y'all don't know me to be a street crud bitch and I would murder every motherfucking body out here. On
You heard that? You heard that? And honestly, She can't even hang. I'm sorry, but she can't even hang. Can't even hang. She thinks she hanging. She thinks she doing something, but she not doing nothing. She not moving a crumb.
His motherfucking YouTube street with comedy and your words. So y'all keep on mistaking me.
And then she thinks she good at this. Imagine if a motherfucker played by the same set of rules she was playing by. Oh, she'd be fucked up. If a motherfucker's not participating in this, how bad she look. Imagine if a motherfucker participated and actually tried to make her look bad on top of what she's already doing for herself. This is like a fucking cakewalk in the park for me, if I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? This lady bugged out. The best thing I ever did was just God bless. You know what I'm saying?
For that old lady if you want to and keep fucking with me. And this is for John, Frank, and Sakina.
I don't know why I just got included in it because I just didn't want y'all to just drag each other's kids. But I guess let's make me the bad guy.
Now I just shut down that report that showed that they both full of shit. And Sakina,
I even said in the beginning, I don't think she started with you, Sakina. But you know what? I try to be truthful wherever I could be. I try to be fair wherever I could be. And these motherfuckers don't look at it like, yo, well, I'm sorry, one person, not these people. Why they don't look at it like, yo, that's John's opinion of the situation. They turn it into I try to manipulate Sakina. Did I try to manipulate Sakina, y'all? Or did I try to do something good? Because I got 30 likes that say that probably agree that I wasn't trying to, and I don't even think I could, and that's insulting to Sakina. You trying to say that I could? I'm not her man. I'm not none of that. I don't have that much close ties to her or influence over her like that. You just trying to insult her. You know what I'm saying? And then you trying to play me at the same time, and it's not right because it's not true. You know that's why it's more not right. You conjure this shit up in your head, and it's not factual.
Tina did not want me to stop. She
I really did try to help. I swear on my son, I swear on my sister. I really did try to help, and I did not try to antagonize Sakina or nothing. I actually said Mr. Warner could have came on the panel, and I said if she does, I was telling Sakina I don't want no arguing on the panel. If literally, I want y'all to talk like women. If it were to happen, like literally, there ain't gonna be no fucking yelling. Ain't gonna be none of the arguing and cutting off. It's gonna be talk like women. Talk like women, for real, for real. That's all. That's the only time I was gonna interject with. Whoa, it's going far again. Let's reel it back. Let's talk like women. Let's show them we could do this the right way. It don't always got to be that. It could be that sometimes, but it don't always got to be that. You get me? And honestly, I just didn't want them to make a public spectacle of themselves when they're the ones that's going to be taking the L's when they're dragging each other and everybody else is going to be in the bushes watching. It don't feel good to be in the gladiator position. That's all. It's good for the fucking fans that's watching it, but it's not good for the people that's in it. You know. And I was trying to remind them of that. Like, yo, this ain't even real. Like, this ain't even real fucking beef. Y'all could pump the brakes on it, even both of them. I don't even think Sakina's that much in the wrong. She more defending herself. But yo, they could both pump the brakes on it whenever they want. Sakina fighting back. You know what I'm saying? After being agitated. Miss Sawana can stop this at any second and say, you know what, it's over, my bad. Well, not even my bad, it's done. I just don't like the fact that you try to spin what I did into something nasty. And that wasn't it. That's not cool. That wasn't cool.
just wanted to grab the sympathy of people so that she could keep acting the way that she acted with an excuse. I knew what I was doing when I said that I was putting away the report. Because I knew what the king was going to do. But what I didn't know was
I knew what I was doing when I put away the report. This is someone pre-thinking and just doing a whole lot of plotting. They're showing you who they are if you just listen and pay attention. It's all in the wordplay. You know what I'm saying? Take yourself out of that's my friend and just be a fair person for once. And just call it how you see it. It's so easy. It's so easy. What ties do you have to anybody? For real, for real, for real.
As a little boy who had moved on, have a whole lot going on, super happy on TikTok. We're going to pull her back in. So thank you, Sakina. You can thank
I pulled her back in. I pulled her back in. And you know what? I even seen Mr. Warner's community wall after I got off the live. And then I apologized in the morning if it was taken like that because it wasn't that. But then when she jumped on this live and tried to make me a bad guy because she don't like what I said, and it's literally my opinion of the situation, just like everybody else has an opinion of the situation, I don't agree with you. And some places I do agree with you. And in the places that I do agree with you, you made it a talking point. Obviously, because it is to your benefit. But the ones that's not, you can't take it like, oh, I'm against you and I'm starting her up. I seen it. I seen where I think you're right and I seen where I think you're wrong. It just is what it is. It's just my opinion. Why does it affect you so much? Yeah, it takes a big person to apologize, and Sakina's a very forgiving person. Everything I said was true. You accused her of a bunch of funky shit that you haven't even proved yet. If you're saying she took up money for faith and you just doing that to fuck with her and rib her, and you taking all these questions from these people that's not even verified just to just get her running through hoops and put it through the roller coaster and shit like that, because you like to see her run jump through hoops. That's not cool. You don't do that to somebody you used to fuck with. That's malicious.
John Frank for this one. Because I don't give a fuck how much he tried to clean it up or what he said about I don't think you the trouble. You know what you're doing, John. You know how to work Sakina. And Sakina, the motherfucker told you that he never liked you. You remember when you kept asking?
You see how you going into this and you trying to disparage me and make me look bad with Sakina. I admitted that I said some fucked up shit. Nobody knew about this because you never even brought it up. I brought it up. I told her about this in private, just so she know, just so she could take that into accountability when she's making her decision towards you on how to handle you. Like, yo, in the background, I said some fucked up shit like what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? I did that to you, Sakina. I'm just letting you know I did do that. And she the one that talked me out of it and told me some real shit about you. And guess what? You think she could have changed my fucking mind about Sakina if the shit she didn't say was real? You think I just went along with what the fuck she said every time just cause she said it? Nah, it didn't work like that. So what she said to me was substantial enough for me to like Sakina. And me and Sakina was never beefing. Me and Sakina have our little arguments right there and we good. Me and Sakina ain't never fucking beefed. And Sakina could validate that. We ain't never beefed. Most we done had some fucking I could think of like 4 or 5 arguments we done had on the panel where it got nasty, but we ain't beef. Ain't never beefed. And I respect Sakina because at least Sakina, she could be right, she could be wrong. She wears her heart on her sleeve. So at least you know she's coming with her honesty. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's right or wrong, that's what she believes. But it's what she believes. It's not like somebody purposely pushing out a lie like you do. You know what I'm saying?
Me, what did John Frank have to say about me? And I held it because I didn't want to hurt your friend, your feelings back then. He just told you he been saying the same shit about you to me. And I've been in the back.
Not to you. I said it one time and you fucking checked me on it. And you told me why I was wrong and a whole bunch of other things. So I don't understand why that doesn't apply to this day. How did all of a sudden she's not the person that you know what I'm saying? How do you just flip like that? Just because you mad at her? Just because I was mad at certain people, I'm not gonna change what it was back then now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Prepping for you. And that's what made him start to like you. But he ain't start to like you until
I always liked her. You mean like respect her? That's what I think you're trying to say. You mean really respect her, like really respect her. That's what you're trying to say. You made me respect her because I always liked her. You know what I'm saying? I was always fond of her, personality wise, character wise, etc.
After he fell out with me, and he
That's a negative because I around the time that me and you was arguing, that was around the time when I was infatuated with her daughter for a second. Me and her started talking around the daughter situation, around her daughter. It had nothing to do with you. I was infatuated with her daughter because her daughter was beautiful, smart, and everything above. You know what I'm saying? More compliments than that. My brain just stuck. But yeah, damn that girl beautiful. See how beautiful it is? She took me off my shit. But yeah, it had nothing to do with you. Trust and believe that. And that's really about it. If anything, I was arguing with Monica because Monica was trying to tell her daughter, keep drawing away from your daughter. And I was like, what? Stop. I love her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love her. Stop playing with me. So boom, that's all. It had nothing to do with you. And once again, I go back to the beginning where Sakina could come up here and vouch and say, "Yo, I called her before your beef even really popped off in the very beginning." And I said in small words, "Yo, my beef with them ain't the same as your beef with them. I don't think they had those intentions towards you when they went to that panel. I think they was literally trying to be yo like trying to just be the same friend they always are to you, and they got mistaken." But then afterwards, I'm like, that was some funky shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the beginning, I never blamed them for that. Sakina disagreed with me. What? At least she heard me out. Yeah, I'm saying I hear her out. She heard me out. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes she's right. That is a give and take. That's the way it should be. What up, Rio? How you doing? I do not like New York. You love New York. That's why you don't like it. You love it.
you was due to come out.
I never used Sakina to come at you, and I wouldn't. I remember when LTG, not to bring her up and beef, but she said she was gonna dock Sakina if I did something, and I decided not to do something, so Sakina wouldn't get doxxed. So that shows you I care. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Like,
Because the motherfucker sure feel like you a scammer. Sure feel like you ain't shit. Surely feel like you full of shit.
man, if I thought she was a scammer, it's because of what y'all said. I'm not her, but the rumors that was be put around. I did think some things, and she corrected me on it and told me the facts. So if I had it wrong, my homie checked me at the time and told me what was real, so I wouldn't think that. And once I got it right, I didn't think that about them no more. At least I stood in my shit and I said, yeah, I did say some fucked up shit. I don't talk fucked up about people like that, and I don't talk shit about people like that. But when it came to her that one time, it stands out in my mind. I did that shit. I did that shit. The fuck? Shit, I'm gonna take accountability. I'm not Mr. Warner. I don't talk about all the people she talked about behind the scenes. She likes to throw people under the bus to make herself look better. You got to notice that about people. She's one of those people that got to throw dirt on somebody else so she can shine. I ain't never had to be that type of person. I don't got to shit on you for me to do my thing. And that's the type of person she is. That's why she constantly mentions Bam, and she's always UP. She's always trying to tie something together when it's really the situation at hand and nothing more and nothing less. You want to add people in. How dare you tell her, yo, Sakina, why are you mad at me? Why don't you be mad at the people that put it out and left it on their channel? Because you're using it right now in current day and time to make her feel bad, antagonize her, create rumors on her, and etc. And in your sick mind, you want her to be mad at Bam or somebody for having it up on their panel or on their page, which they probably forgot it was up. Thank Bam because I'm using this as evidence against you. You're the one that always say Bam is a liar. So now you're using Bam's evidence and Bam is the truth. Which one is it? So she's the truth when you want her to be, and she's a liar when you want her to be. Make up your mind. You flip flopping too much on what you believe in this situation. Keep trying to blame, and it's sad when you gotta blame Bam. It's sad when you gotta blame Bam. It can't just be Sakina don't like you because of the situation at hand. Bam's pumping her up. John's running her. This person is running all of them. They're like, yo, bro, seriously, you need to unbrainwash yourself because if this is what you think, it's then gone too far.
So y'all getting on my nerves with this Mr. One, the old lady. You should be the oldest one in the community. Well, guess what, Sakina? You're a 50-year-old grown motherfucking woman, and John is a 30-something-year-old grown ass man. And the fact
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom, y'all. Bathroom break. All right, y'all. We back. All right, let's hit it.
that I'm a couple of years
All right. I'll say that last.
older than y'all, it's not excuse y'all to act like 3 or 4-year-old kids with me, and I gotta babysit you bitches. We all come around this motherfucker when I break it down.
You see how you called us, you bitches? We ain't call. I ain't call you that. I don't know what she called you. I ain't call you that. I ain't disrespect you. I ain't call you out your name. I ain't call you no bitches. You didn't call me little boy, bitches, a whole bunch of things, disparaged me, etc. You the one being insulting. All I did was give my opinion. You can't even give your opinion without trying to tear somebody down, because that's all you good at,
We all
or what you think you good at. You know what I'm saying? You think that you're not really that, and bro. Trust me, you act like you got this inner demon in you, and it's like, bro, you forget all that. I'm not even on that route. Fuck that. Fuck what I was about to say.
around here. Everybody responsible for themselves. All of them keep coming out here saying, well, I sat here crying for 2 weeks. When I moved on and they ain't say nothing, and then when y'all say something, y'all think that y'all can control me and tell me how to run my channel. And when it speaks, that's not what happened. I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. My uncle told us a long time ago. My little nephew came home from school, he had did something wrong. When he came in the house, my uncle didn't say nothing. The longer my uncle didn't say nothing, the more wilder my little cousin got. So he was freak in the house, running out trying to run to the school. My didn't tell my dad, so he don't know. He went to the lady, and my uncle made him take a bath, let him get to bed and everything, and make him get off the bed to whoop his ass when he least expected it. That's who I am. That's who I am. Woke his ass up to punishing him when he.
So you a sneaky motherfucker. That's what you saying. You a sneaky motherfucker. Okay, cool. Be a sneaky motherfucker. But guess what? In the age that I live in as a parent, I can't do that to my kid. I can't correct my kid or be mad at my kid the whole day, know he did something, act like he didn't do it, ignore him the whole day, let him go to sleep, let him go to bed, and then wake his ass up, and then do whatever you say. That's not that. Maybe in them days that was what would work. I'm not knocking the parents in. Maybe that's what worked at that time. But in the time we live in nowadays, man, it is not gonna work for me. For me, that would have been all the way bad, all the way bad. I'm just telling you, that's an old school way. I understand, but it's not gonna work these days. And you know what? You need to get that old school thinking out of your head because that's not good. You should look back at that and say, you know what? Maybe I should reevaluate that one. Maybe that one wasn't so whatever. Because now you're over here saying, I'm gonna wait in the bushes and catch you when I catch you. All right, but real bad boys move in silence. You're not supposed to say it out loud. It defeats the whole purpose of what you're saying.
Felt like it. And I'm gonna punish Sakina, and it
It's basically an oxymoron. If you say, "Don't worry, I'm gonna surprise you," you ain't gonna see it coming, but you said it. But you said it. It's like when somebody get beat up, they be like, "Watch when I come back." What? 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 Watch when you come back. We're gonna get to that right now again. You mean watch when you come back? What that mean? You ain't going nowhere.
motherfucking body feels whatever I feel like. Stop talking about me if you don't want me to talk about you. Or keep talking about me and talk about you. But y'all ain't controlling me in the report. And everybody out here with the report. Because everybody that came out when I said I was gonna put it down, look at all them come back out. Just so it can come out.
Yeah, how crazy this is. She said, "Look what everybody doing just so the report could come back out." She's twisted, bro. Her brain is twisted. If this is how she thinking, that's rational. Her brain is twisted, yo. You can't trust her thought patterns because look how she thinking. She thinking that motherfuckers came out here to get her to start the shit back up because that's what we really want deep down inside. And this is her answer. There's nothing no better that she could come up with other than this. And this is sufficient enough for y'all. This is substantial. Let's be real.
So I'm not doing the Sakina thing. I'm not doing the Sakina thing. I'm not doing the selfie. I'm not doing the crying. I'm not doing nothing with it. Sakina knows what she's doing. She's using her sympathy. That's her crime. And that's what it is the game to be. She did the same shit.
How you know what everybody doing and you figuring out this and that? You see how deep she's going? She don't go. She don't have nothing to talk about. She's like the sympathy card. And look how she connect Bam to it.
To her girlfriend Bam, and she don't want me to play the tapes to y'all, showing her that this is what the fuck she does. And Bam called her everything that I said that she was, and I told her I would provide the receipts. So she came out here saying all she want to do is humiliate me because she know what I got. In fact, I posted it a year ago.
Uh, See, she keep talking. She don't make it no better for herself.
And Sakina came underneath my comments because Lorian wanted to see what was the big.
That was around the time with the uni situation that she was gonna put up a video that I thought it was coming at uni, but it was really the BAM LTG. Come see this video. It was about BAM and Sakina. Sakina said whatever. It was around that wasn't a year ago.
That I took down so quick. The big Sakina came to my comment and said, Mr. Warner, please don't put that back up.
That was around the time Uni's father went to the hospital. That wasn't a year ago.
I said, oh shit, I thought I was attacking the six band. So I put it on front. But of course I'm gonna go back and look and see what it is now. And it's been called all kinds of hoes and telling them the secret.
So you had to look back at a video that you premiered that you already seen that you had to snatch down. Get the fuck out of here. Who you think going? Why are you playing in our face? Who you think you trying to run that dumb shit on? Be real. Come on. Seriously. Come on.
And they out there buying drugs and shit when they down there in Florida together. So I got the receipts. If she want them, I'll put them out. But don't get mad at me.
So you was gonna put the receipt of her and Bam buying drugs in Florida together, and she said, "Take this down because it's gonna make somebody look bad." Like this is your story. Why would she want you to put out a video of her making her look like she's buying drugs or whatever you claim the video is? Why would you even put that up as her friend if you know she's gonna look bad in it? And then you took it down because Sakina said take it down. Like the whole shit don't make sense. Are y'all following? Because I'm not following. You know. She got a video of Sakina and Bam buying drugs, and Bam's putting out receipts on Sakina, and Sakina was her friend at the time. So why would she put this video out again? Is anybody with me or it's just me?
Me, because your girlfriend got still sticking on her channel. The
This is how she always tries to bring somebody else, and you're the one using it against her right now. You went and found that or a time when she had a beef with her friend to use that bad moment or whatever you want to call it against her right now and taunt it as facts or whatever. You don't care if it's facts or not. You just want to use it to beat her up with it because that's the person you are.
Definition that I'm going to use against you. But you ain't made a record never put this shit on private. And she's thinking about that. Like she sings, but it ain't my job to put away her videos. That's what you should be having a problem with her for why she got that shit out here for me to use it. Because now I am going to use it. It is what it is. And thank you, Ronnie, for going out and letting me get out to you. All this shit that they doing, playing like they crazy, and sitting over there faking like they every day. John Frank, you left the same way you came. You left.
I'm faking like I'm everything. Shit, let me be. You gotta fake it to make it, right? Let me be. Let me be, lady. Promise you I had good intentions and shame on me. You know what I'm saying? Shame on me. I thought I could say, hey, y'all gotta talk about each other, kids. Fuck what happened. Just say, yo, I ain't going. But you know what? On that panel, you did say, you know what? I'm not gonna let it go because I gotta get this off and I gotta still put this out. That was you carrying that energy, not letting it go. She still wanted to let it go. She didn't want to be cool with you no more. She feel like, bro, you expose yourself for who you are. You just the only one that don't know it.
You went and changed, but you came back still sleazing and jumping in women's shit. Good change it.
Trying to get y'all not to talk about each other's children and go there with each other because I know you care about her and I'm pretty sure she care about you. I know you better than I know her. That's really it. That's really it. No more, no less. And guess what? When you said you ended I even take accountability. When you said you ended the report and I seen it and I read it and I did get your props in my head. I said, yeah, that's what's up. For whatever reason, I said that's what's up. It's the right thing to do, right? I should have never did the live. Maybe if I wouldn't did the live, you have nobody to blame, and it'll just be you waiting for Sakina to say something so you could be. I told y'all I just did it not because of mental health, but to show you that she really wants this report. That's what you believe. She's doing it on purpose because she really wants the report and she loves it. She loves the attention. Come on, bro, that's crazy.
Did you change the style on TikTok? Because that's all you did is change the location. You didn't change the video. Play with somebody else.
You don't even know what I'm doing on TikTok to even make an observational opinion on anything. You haven't seen me on TikTok. You don't know the people I be with on TikTok. You don't even know what I'm doing on TikTok. So it's just like, how could you make an assumption like the one you're making? How do you know what I'm doing on TikTok if you're not watching me? And I don't believe you're watching me because TikTok has mechanisms to show people who's watching their page, who's watching their live, etc. So you just make blatant shits that you just say whatever comes to your head. It don't even got to be factual.
Play with somebody else. And that pedestal that you put me on, you should have never put me on. But you know, I ain't the crime. I ain't the person that you out here trying to make me out to be because you want me to shut up. Because you mad.
I want you to shut up about what? You're not even fucking with me. I didn't want to see y'all talk about each other's kids and go that deep into it. I thought maybe, yo, really, honestly, in my stupid ass mind, I thought maybe somebody could go up there and say, yo, let's just dial it back, just like that. Let's just dial it down a little bit. It's going too far, no more, no less. And I thought anybody with a little bit of juice on here could have did that and made it work. But shit, maybe it can't. It can't. I learned a lesson from that situation. I was better off shutting the fuck up. I should have never put my mouth on it. Because me putting my mouth on it got me saying stuff to her right now. You know what I'm saying? Should have never put my mouth on it and left it at where she wanted to leave it at, where she was going to dismantle it. Boom. That's what. That's me taking account of that's where the fuck I should have left it at. I should have never made a live after that. You feel me? Because now you see how I put myself in the line of fire to get blamed for the shit continuing. Maybe I'm just a scapegoat. Let's keep the shit going. Keep the war machine running.
Because you lost the goddamn fight. And you wound over there fighting.
I didn't lose. Listen, you hear how she sounds? I lost the fight. Doesn't it look like I lost the fight? Do I sound like I lost the fight? Do I move like I lost the fight? You ain't even know. You don't even know. You're seeing it all wrong.
Better than fucking me with a bunch of people that don't fucking like and because I give you a little bit of team support and
Why do you think I bend the knee to them? What's your obsession with those people if you're talking about me? What does me have to do with them when they're not really connected with me? You know what I'm saying? Like they was connected with me some sort of way, how more mutual. It's not even that. I don't know what you think, but it's all in your head. This is what you conjured up. You want to make it seem like I'm trying to kiss up to these people and be down with these people, and bro, I'm chilling. That's the storyline you're trying to make up for me, but it doesn't make it true at all.
say to you, you know, just watch your surroundings. Look at the people around you. Look at what they
Why would you tell me to look at my surroundings when look how bad you're doing on YouTube? You're doing terrible on here. I don't want to take no advice from you. If I take advice from you, I'm going to do bad. I don't want to do bad. You look bad out here. You're doing bad. You done gone bad. Not John. John look better just shutting the fuck up. I don't even gotta try. All I gotta do is shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I can just you doing everything for me, bro. I don't gotta do shit. Everybody's seeing exactly what I said by you acting the way you're acting.
stand in the chat. Even your albino twin sister is talking about you crying in the chat. Never even look at the JJ part of YouTube video. When John Frank dropped down so that JJ can come up, I turned off the fucking video. Because I didn't have the JJ was funny. He just said it about time.
You are JJ's biggest cheerleader. Whenever you was mad at me on the phone, you acting like JJ. You act now Sakina acting like JJ. And now everybody's like JJ. And now JJ's doing better than everybody. And motherfucker, you a glazer. You's a glazer and a hood hopper. All of a sudden, now JJ's the fucking motherfucker to be like. That's crazy to me. You feel me? It's crazy to me when you say JJ more than three, four fucking times in a fucking paragraph just to say, yeah, you do it better than this. And then you trying to use him as an example. You don't understand how bad you look. You look bad, period, just using him as an example. You going out bad, bro. You don't gotta diss him, but you don't gotta use him as an example to try to diss us. Because it's like you want us to say something to keep us in a fight with him. Bro, I'm not gonna fight with him to entertain you. You over here making bets like, yeah, I could take, I'm gonna take John's side against JJ. I don't want you to take my side. You should be saying, John, you need to leave this shit alone. This shit is dumb. This shit is fucking stupid. It's a waste of your fucking time. You got better things to do. You need to start doing these better things. Fuck this shit. Let him have it. That's what you need to be telling me. Let him have it. Let him have this shit. Let him think whatever you want to think. Let him have. That's the fucking mentor you should have been. That's the person you should let him have. Not, oh, you're gonna let him talk about your kids. You can't even defend your family and you sound fucking stupid. As stupid as I did. Warped in this shit. You need to snap out of it. You should have been snapping me out of it. You got a lot of good wisdom going to waste because you want some bullshit ruining your own reputation that you done built for yourself. You done built a good, strong reputation for yourself, and that shit's going to shit in the last 6 months to shit. And everybody sees it. They just don't want to say it. I don't need them to say it. I'm the truth.
I didn't need to listen to that. So John Frank, if you come on and say, you know, Mr. Warner, you said that you know you being back talking about me and JJ fighting. You wanted me to fight with JJ on the panel, and I chose not to fight. Nigga, ain't nobody care about you and JJ fighting. I made a joke on the report saying that if you and JJ fight, I got your back. And that's the
I don't need that. That's not cool to me. That's not cool to me. That's not the person I need for me in my life. I need the person that goes, yo, Joe, you need to let that shit go with him, because that shit's stupid as fuck. You ain't never gonna meet up. So what you doing this for? So y'all can talk about each other's dead back and forth, and y'all could both feel a certain type of way about talking about each other's dead. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. You gotta learn when to fold them. And y'all want to say I'm pussy? I'll be pussy. I'll be pussy all day. Cause guess what? I'd rather have the goal, which is a motherfucker stop talking about me or my kid. Matter of fact, my kid, fuck me, cause I done did shit to people. You know what I'm saying? That's real adult shit. When you have the power to just ignore, when you have the power to ignore, and it don't bother your fucking soul, and it doesn't compromise you, that's when you truly have the fucking power. When you could just say, you know what, you got it. I don't give a fuck no more. Do what you got to do. Do what you do. That's when you got the fucking power. Trust and believe that.
Terminate that talking shit. Shut the fuck up with your bitch ass if that makes you a punk. Make you feel, make you some kind of way. I'm not babysitting these motherfuckers around here. I'm not gonna babysit. I'm not gonna babysit two drunks who get wasted, go live, start talking shit, call my name, and making up lies. I'm not gonna babysit that. I'm not gonna be easy on that. I'm not. Sakina, now I will say to you, John Frank wrote in the back of that check, Sakina, I don't believe that's Mr. One and Bam and KPR. Everybody see it written all over the wall.
I do believe John wrote in that chat. And the other one was I bet. And then if she really hit the back link, she would know what I said. And she wouldn't have said what she said. She would have said exactly what John said and not what she said. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
He tried to tell you that several times, but you just don't want to listen. Because like you told Bonnie, you want to be with
Wait, hold on. If I'm trying to get her to beef with you and I'm trying to spark her up, why wouldn't I agree with her if she thinks you're the baby troll? See, it doesn't make sense to your argument. Your argument doesn't hold up. You're trying to play all sides of the fence in the argument because people are not remembering the storyline. Hello. How can I be prompting her to go after you when I'm telling her that you're not the baby troll? And I even told her that little typing thing doesn't mean nothing. She says it means something. Okay, I'm not gonna fight with her over that. She believes what she believes. John believes what John believes. That's where it ends. It's not gonna kill me that she believes what she believes. I did my part as a friend. I said this. She heard me. I heard her back. I didn't agree. We agreed to disagree. That's how y'all should do it.
you using me for content too. And I want it on the record for everybody to know that Sakina is making a conscious decision. So by y'all out here feeling sorry for her, I'm calling out the bullshit. Lovely may be ready to wrap her arms around her little sister.
You heard that? Lovely might be. You see how she threw Lovely in it? This is her assumption of what's going on. Lovely might be her, but you ready to. You don't even know if this is true or not. This is just your assumption.
You're more than welcome to do so. You're more than welcome to do so. I'm not asking you to stop. I'm just telling you to move on my motherfucking way. And if you want to jump in and keep and help her out, it's going down. I'm not stopping nobody from doing nothing.
You feeling froggy because you coming at her. Hey, I bet you she wasn't even doing that at all. I'm almost certain, without even knowing, that she wasn't even doing that at all. And but that's what you think in your head. That's what's going on in your head right now, though. You're telling people what you're thinking right now and how you feel. This is what you actually feel. Does anybody else felt like that though? That she was coming to help Bam's back or Sakina back or somebody back? She the only one with this storyline. She cray. She went cray.
I'm thinking that we good, baby, and I'm gonna leave it that we're good. But I know how you feel and Sakina is. And I do feel like you're a little
And she a name dropper. She always name dropping.
she hit my sis right now. So I'm calling it all out while I'm out here. And John, you can't know that ain't been lying, ain't been doing shit. But you get my name, doing a panel, you zoom the fuck in and come back in the middle of the night. So why don't we give you a new sense? If you was worried about what the fuck I said about your son, then that would have been fine if you came out here in a dress.
I wasn't even worried about what you said about my son. I just said, please don't use them for storyline and shit. You over here saying, oh, the way JJ talked about your son, why didn't you go back up there or whatever, whatever, whatever. Motherfucker, you ain't even defend my son when people came at my son. Like, cut it out, bro. Stop it. You're not gonna play the con artist game on me. It doesn't work no more. You feel me? You can't manipulate me. Your shit don't work. Your shit broken. Find a new dummy.
What I say, you didn't address what I said. You lied about what you said that we talked about. We talked about you and the me relationship, and you made it about you and John.
Oh, they put the video on private, so that means they do not want me to address the rest of the video. So obviously, maybe I was making them look bad. I don't know. Um, I don't know. All I know is they don't want me to watch the. They don't want me to review the video. Maybe because maybe I'm doing a good job. Maybe I'm doing a good job in my review. Maybe I'm good at this. You know, it was too easy. Didn't even try. Calling it for what it is. You know, I feel like she did it to herself when she tried to say that I was trying to instigate or trying to set Sakina off again, and it's obvious that that's not the case, you know. But um, somebody always want to place the blame on others rather than take accountability. That's all. Uh, let me see what else she said in the live thing. I don't know. She just basically said a bunch of the same old, same old. Um, it's unfortunate that she's become this person. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but it is what it is. I don't know. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? All I know is she going out bad. And shit. I get why they put the video on private. You know what I'm saying? Cause she, I was only 20 minutes into it. Imagine if I would have did the whole video. She, all right, y'all. I guess they don't want me to respond to what they talking about. I don't know why it's YouTube. It was said towards me. It's not like they weren't talking about me. They were talking about me. John Frank, Sakina. It was in reference to my live from yesterday. So it was about me. It's not like it wasn't for my ears, you know? So it's like I don't understand why they would take it down if the video was meant to talk to me or clear things up with the people or etc. You know? I wonder what that's about. I wonder what that's about. No? But look, like I said, before I get off of here, look, a lot of things go smooth and fast if you just take accountability. You know, some people are incapable of taking accountability for their wrongs. You know, it just is what it is. So, with that being said, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Everybody, if you think the live was good or you think it was a factual live, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's free. It's free to hit the like button. Matter of fact, I'll drop the link real quick if somebody want to come up. Let me not do that. Let me give them a chance. Let me give out a chance. Anybody got something to say? Give you 5 minutes. And I gotta go back and watch the Kina video right now. I want to get off. I'm about to put that on 2.0. I gotta go see what she said. But she know I wasn't trying to be on no bullshit. Y'all know when y'all been rocking with me long enough to know when I'm on some bullshit. It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody gonna come up. So, y'all, peace and love, and until the next one.